Okay? I said what I said, and I say it again. I love Andrew Tate. When he was in prison, he would, every day, he did like a certain amount of push-ups. Every day. And what he did was, is like, whenever the guards would come around, he would always drop and do more. Because he always wanted to show the opposing side that he's always working, that he's always moving forward, getting stronger, getting better, just getting ready for war. To let them know that, baby, I'm always prepared and ready to go. There's nothing that you can do or the next person can do to put me down, to have me looking depressed, to have me scared. I'm not gonna show y'all not 1 inch of fear, because there is no type of fear within him. Y'all. This is good. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's your girl Connie, and you are watching another episode of A Freed Mind, where it's not just on you, but it's in you. All my lovely, lovely, lovely guys and goddesses, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel before we tap into this great episode. Get y'all drinks, y'all snacks, whatever it is y'all need, and we're going to get straight into it. As y'all can see by the title, I'm here to just simply discuss my controversial opinion about Andrew Tate. Now, I am a melanated woman, and y'all probably wondering, like, what? What she said? What that title say? Nah, she ain't just saying what she said. But I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta break it to you. Okay? I said what I said, and I say it again. I love Andrew Tate. I love him. If I don't love him, I like him a lot. I really like that man. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Okay? I'm trying to figure out where I want to start with this, because I just, it's a lot when it comes to this man. It's a lot. Like, he really just, he's different. So, I guess I could start from the beginning. When I first heard about Andrew Tate, it was him being in a bunch of, like, drama and scandals and stuff like that. Or his name was, not him necessarily, but his name was in a lot of stuff. And all I just remember hearing about him was how people hated him, how women hated him. And I'm just like, don't know who that is. Never really cared. And so one day I had watched an episode of Fresh and Fit for the first time, and he was on there, and I'm like, I like this man. Who is he? And the person I was with, they was like, that's Andrew Tate. I said, oh, that's the man that everybody been talking about. That's him. Okay, I could see why people don't like him, or women necessarily don't like him. But I pretty much am just going to simply tell y'all why it is that I love Andrew Tate. Because I get this question a lot. When I tell people why it is that I like him, people ask me, like, well, why is that? It's not normal for a woman to say that she likes Andrew Tate. And I don't want to say especially of melanated women, but it's always something extra when it comes to us, okay? But I'm going to just give y'all my raw, honest opinion, how I give everybody else. And first, I'm going to start with, I believe that Andrew Tate is like a real man. Andrew Tate is a real man. to the point that this man, he is not afraid to put himself out there. This man is not afraid to speak his mind, to say how he feels, regardless of what the next person might say or feel about it, you know? It's like I'm gonna say what I have to say. Not to be an a-hole, but because what I'm saying is true and it's real, and I have to voice this for myself, because if I don't, then I'm gonna feel like I'm less than what a man's supposed to be, right? That's one of the reasons why I love him, because it's just like he's not afraid to speak his mind. He's also not afraid to put himself out there as a man. So he's willing and able to put himself out there, as far as in saying, like, he can go outside and do something and know that it's going to have extreme repercussions to whatever it is that he does. But whatever it is that he does, he knows that it's a benefit to himself or to his own family. And so it's like he's not afraid to get that backlash. Kind of the same thing from him, like being able to speak his mind in a way, and being able to just be willing to be harmed in a way, and not letting it phase him. Like, something about him, it's just like he'll go out there and he'll fight a tiger. That man will go outside, he will fight a tiger for his family if he had to. Who who wouldn't love something like that? I mean, I don't want you to go out there and fight no tigers, babe, but like the fact that you're willing to sacrifice your life for the family or for me, I love it. I love it. The fact that you're willing to go outside and challenge these upper heads and speak the truth, knowing that they have a little bit more power than you to change the narratives of how others can perceive you and look at you, and you still are willing to go out there and do what you know is right as a person, regardless of what society may think, or regardless of it going against, like I said, the upper heads. For you to do that is like you just not afraid. Like, you got courage. You're strong. You have strength. Like, men today just don't put themselves out there like that. They don't they're not willing to receive backlash from people. They're not willing to receive you know, false narratives. They're not willing to get anything negative back, knowing that what they're putting out is 100% true, it's 100% good, and the people who are actually trying to prevent this truth from coming out are going to want to keep it from coming out. It's like men are not like that today. They just not. They just not. And so he different. This man is different. This this man is different, y'all. I also, another reason that I really like this man, I really love this man, because he he stands for something, right? He has something within him that he stands for. And when you have something that you stand for, something that's like bigger than you, a purpose that is bigger than you, that right there is just, it's just a big green flag. It's just a big green flag, because you have a purpose. You have something you stand for. You know what I mean? Like, you have qualities about you that align with a certain principle, with a certain moral, with a certain like integrity. You have that about yourself. What? That's so different today. That's so different. I like that about him. He stands for something. And he demands respect with everything and with anybody. And I like that. I like that he demands that from people. He that man, he is just not afraid of nothing. When the fact that I keep saying that is because the way that he looks at the way that he looks at challenges or fearful situations is he looks at them as something that's going to make him stronger. Some people will encounter a challenge or they will encounter a hard time in life or, just something that is negative, I guess, as you would say. They will look at that, become scared, and run away. They would look at that, become scared, and just simply not want to face the facts of what is what is. And this man, Andrew Tate, he literally looks at these challenges, at these life challenges. He looks at the situation as something that's going to make him stronger, which is actually true for everybody. All hard situations are only going to make you stronger to deal with them when they come again because they're going to come again. So, the fact that he simply looks at hard challenges this way, it just lets me know that he's ready to take on any challenge that comes towards him head on. And these challenges are really kind of like, okay, for an example, when I don't know the full details of the situation because I don't care to listen to all that. I pay attention to actions and what the body language is saying, what the energy is given. Anyways, so the situation, I can't remember exactly everything, but he was sent to jail. They said he was doing something with girls and blah, 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 and this and that, and other stuff. And I don't know. I don't know the story. I don't really care because anytime a man want to speak the truth or a person want to speak the truth, they're gonna create all types of false narratives against this person, and so I'm not here for it. So pretty much, he was just saying, like in an interview, that when he was in prison, he would every day he did like a certain amount of push-ups every day, and what he did was is like whenever the guards would come around, he would always drop and do more because he always wanted to show the opposing side that he's always working, that he's always moving forward, getting stronger, getting better, just getting ready for war. To let them know that baby, I'm always prepared and ready to go. There's nothing that you can do or the next person can do to put me down, to have me looking depressed, to have me scared. I'm not gonna show y'all not 1 inch of fear because there is no type of fear within him. Y'all, this man is like a beast. Like this man is like this is a real man. Okay, this is a real man, baby. I'm telling you. Like he faces these things in a way that not most men will face them. A lot of men will become what's the word, depressed. They'll become fearful. They will run away from their problems. They will act like the problem not even there, honey. They'll lie. They'll just do all types of stuff other than simply just facing what it is that's coming his way. And to put the cherry on top of this is to say that with all of that, when you are doing something that's really, really good and truthful, and bigger than you, but society, for some reason, just doesn't believe it because it's no longer a normal thing to be real and to be truthful and to be honest. When you are doing something that certain groups of people don't want you to do, because then it would put them out of business, out of their $1 trillion businesses, their $1 billion businesses. When you speak certain truths, they don't want you to speak about them because, like I said, it will put them out of business. And in today's world that we live in, the truth don't matter. The truth does not matter. You heard Trump. Fake news. Fake news. Like, the truth no longer matters anymore in a way that, not necessarily that it doesn't matter, but the truth is no longer something that's going to liberate or get people to be like, oh, what? That's happening? No, for some reason now people just laugh and make jokes and it's all funny, it's all games and and all this stuff. But it's like you have these select few people like myself who, I value the truth. I value truthful things and honesty because to me the truth matters. So there's people out there like me, right? So it's like when you're doing something that is real and truthful and that's going to help other people in the long run to either become better, to be able to understand this specific truth that may give them some sort of awareness or set them free in a way. To be able to do that in today's world, knowing the consequences of just simply telling the truth, you gotta really be strong for that. You have to really be strong for that because the evil is gonna come at you so hard. Evil is gonna come at you so hard because evil has brainwashed many and many and many, many people to believe that evil is good and good is evil. That's what this world is like nowadays. It's like evil is good. Evil is the new good. And the good, the real good, is actually evil. Like this whole world is backwards. The whole world is backwards. And so to see this in a man today in 2020, it's about to be 2024 in a few days. In 2024, you a strong. It's a strong man. This is a strong man. Because people will talk. People will say all types of stuff. It's already done happened to him in a way where he's done went to prison for false allegations. People talk down on his character. People say that he's not good to society. When, from what I see, this man has created platforms to help other men learn how to be men, learn to have some sort of respect, some sort of self-respect for themselves, to learn how to develop the skills needed to be a man. He is teaching younger boys and younger men how to grow into grown adult men that are able to embrace their masculine nature without it being an overly toxic masculine situation or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, uh, in my eyes, that's something that's needed in today's world because, again, like I said, how this world is all misconstrued. We got men wearing dresses and women paying all the bills. You know, in this backwards world that we're living in, we need somebody to come in and put things back the way they need to be. Okay, because I don't know about y'all, but I know about me, and I don't want to be a man. I don't. I don't want man qualities. I'm okay with tapping in my masculine energy when I need to tap into my masculine energy because you have to have the duality of both, and I say this all the time. So there's nothing wrong with that. Do I want to lead with my masculine energy 24/7? No. No, I don't. I am a woman. I am born a woman, and I want to be a woman at all times. I don't want to be a man. I'm just sorry. I don't understand why today everyone just wants to be the opposite. I mean, do you, boo? I'm not judging nobody, but do you. I'ma do me. And that's really just what I'm trying to say. You know what also I love about him is that he looks at himself in a specific type of a light that he is like a high value man. He's a high quality man, right? He knows who he is. He knows the things he contributes to Earth, to his world, to our world. He knows his own value. And with that, it's like he he definitely demands respect, but he doesn't allow himself to be in situations. He doesn't allow himself to be in low level situations, like, or low quality situations. He's a man of like class, and he's honorable. He's a warrior. This man is a warrior at heart, and honestly, I really just love what this man stands for. I love his father for raising him to be the man that he is, because this right here is a good man. Andrew Tate is a good man. I love Andrew Tate. If there was more men out here like Andrew Tate, just imagine what the world would be like. It'd be amazing. It'd be amazing. Like this is a spiritual man. He's spiritual. Y'all may not know that, but he's a spiritual man. I'm telling you that he is, because he knows things. He knows things that not a typical person would know. Okay? And when you know, you know. When you don't, you don't. So it's like when you know and you see it, it's like, okay, you on this type of time too, huh? Yeah, and when you don't know, you just don't know. So it just goes over your head, and around the corner. Okay? Because yeah. And you know what? To put the cherry on top of the cherry and the whipped cream all around it and the sprinkles too, Because really, when I was seeing about this man and I was learning about this man, because after I seen that one episode, I started watching a bunch of them. So I'm like, hold on, I gotta see what this man's about. Because what? And I started watching a bunch of interviews, and when I did, I was just like, man, no offense against any other race, but y'all know me. I love my black men. I love black men. Like I can't like, not that I can't like, but I can't see myself being with something other than myself because, that's just, that's just me, period. I don't have to explain myself about it. Anyways, so like I was saying, I was, I was like, man, this man right here, I can't even like him for real because he not even my race. And then I found out that his daddy was African American. I said, yup. I knew it was a reason I liked him. I knew it was a reason because I said, what? This man, I have a picture that I'm looking at too to kind of like just keep in my mind of like what I'm trying to say about this man, to say it clearly. And I'm like, this man looks like he's not no type of mixed at all. But to see who his daddy was, and his daddy was like a famous chess player or something like that, a real smart man, right? I'm like, yep, this is where he gets his strength from. This is where he gets his willpower from. This is where he gets that real masculine energy from. This is where he gets his confidence from. This is where he gets his high levelness from. This is where he gets this is just where he gets it all from. From this side. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I love this man. I love this man. I love this man. But you know what? I am about to do part two. This is the end of part one. I'm about to do a part two. Check in next week for part two. Because I'm about to get into, since I've just clarified why I like Andrew Tate and the great qualities that this man possesses, right? Part two, I want to tell y'all about what makes a man a real man and what should women be looking for in men. Okay? So if you are a woman, baby, you need to hop on this bandwagon and just understand that the man you're probably with is not it, baby. I'm sorry, okay? So yeah, check in. Check in. Check in. Okay, y'all, so